All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening. It is a beautiful spring evening, and in this live stream, I want to talk about the Bitcoin price. What is going on with Bitcoin? What is happening? I want to talk about Ethereum. I want to talk about Litecoin. Basically, guys, I just want to do some technical analysis. I want to take a look at Market Cipher. I want to come up with a plan on how we are going to be trading this price action. I think it's actually quite simple, especially with Bitcoin. What we can expect. We're going to mark out some levels. We're going to take a look at Ethereum. I would like to also take a look at some other altcoins. And God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening. Now, as you guys are probably well aware, Bitcoin has officially broken out of this range that it was trading in for the past number of days. And if we look at the 6-hour time frame, and actually come to the 8-hour time frame, maybe the 12-hour time frame. If we come to the 12-hour time frame, we can see that we have officially hit the 21 EMA on the 12-hour time frame and are currently getting a bounce off of that. So what I want to do is I just want to mark out some of our support and resistance levels here and talk about how we can trade this, because really this bounce that we're getting right now is actually bouncing off of a key support level, and it's also bouncing off an EMA right here. And believe it or not, I actually had a buy order set at this level. So when I opened up my Bybit account, it turns out that I was in a trade here, and we will see what happens. I am watching this carefully to see if we will actually indeed get a bounce, or if I will, in fact, get stopped out. And you know, guys, it is a great thing to just use wow, look at this chart. It is a great thing to use exponential moving averages as well as support and resistance lines. As you can see, we're getting a bounce off of this support, which was support for, 1, 2, 3 days in a row here. It was resistance back here. It was support back here. It was resistance right here. So it really would not surprise me if we get a bounce off of this, a substantial bounce off of this. The reason I actually say that is because if I clear this chart off again and we just zoom out here a little bit, we can kind of see that on the 12-hour time frame, Bitcoin really for the past few days has been trading within this range right here. Now I know this chart is really sloppy, so you know what? I am going to erase all the drawings on here. And we've been really trading, obviously we've been ranging in and out of smaller ranges within a larger range, and I would say that this right here is the larger range. And so now that we're coming down to this level of support, which if we just draw a line here, we can see that it was a very significant level, right? This was a resistance, it was a support. Let's switch to the daily time frame. And even if we move this up to right here, right around 57.4, you can see that this was a resistance. It was a resistance again. It became a support, a support, a support, a support, and then a resistance again. And then it's been acting as support. So now that we're down here in this area, it's not surprising to see that we're having a bounce off of this daily level. And this is why I always prioritize marking out your daily support and resistance levels, because if you have these levels, we know that when price comes to these levels, we're going to have some kind of a reaction here. And if we have Market Cipher to give us confluence, then we can catch these bounces, we can make these trades. And sometimes, it's not even a bad idea to put a buy order at the bottom of a range or even a sell order at the top of the range, as long as you are going to be available at some point to check on that trade to make sure you have responsible stop loss in place and stuff like that. So what I want to do is go into the chat real quick. Then I'm going to do some TA for Bitcoin. We're going to do some TA for Ethereum. We're going to do some TA for Litecoin, and we're going to come up with a plan. How are we going to be trading this given the current situation that we see on the charts? So shout out to everybody in here. Thank you guys for being here. May God bless all of you. Shout out to Sergio Veliz from Panama City, Panama. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Garrett Davis, who got wrecked today. Don't worry, there will be many more opportunities to trade. Satan Go Queso says, invest in the Jason Casper like button. Guys, I don't know if you know this, but it turns out that the Jason Casper like button is officially trading on Bybit. You can trade the like button with up to 1,000x leverage, okay? And there's absolutely no risk. There's no risk. I usually don't give financial advice on this channel, but if you like this video, it will be the best investment you could possibly make. This is a very clear uptrend, and there is no downward movement in sight. Turns out also, PayPal has announced the launch of Checkout with Jason, a new way for PayPal customers to check out with Jason Casper's like button to pay for select online purchases. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Go ahead and like that video. What's going on, Premier Crypto? Premier Crypto holding it down with the wrench up in here. Premier Crypto holding it down with the wrench. The Jason Casper like button for president. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do that. Let's do that. I did not see Crypto's video today, guys, to be honest with you. I did not actually do anything with Bitcoin or crypto all day. But what I do want to do is I want to come over to the charts. I want to mark out some levels, and we are going to come up with a plan on how we're going to trade this. We're going to come up with some significant levels, and then we're going to come up with a plan what to do when Bitcoin gets to those levels. So I'm going to start in the daily time frame, and I'm going to mark out some key levels of support and resistance right here. So I'm going to start here because obviously I'm not really concerned about the 40,000s right now, not quite yet. But I am going to mark a daily level right here. I'm going to mark, let's make the daily levels orange. I like when my dailies are orange. I'm going to make my daily levels orange. And then I would also put one right about, right here for sure. Right before 50K, that was a really important daily level. And then right here, around 52.1-ish, 52K, right around that area. Actually, I think it would be more precise to put it here because there's more candle bodies that are opening and closing right around 51.6. And then I will put another level right here at 54K. And then I will put one as well right here at 55.8. And one right here, which is the current daily level that we are getting a bounce off of, which is 57.3. Around there. And then we have one here at 59. This was a very important level. Then of course we have, I don't know if this is a daily level, but we have the top of that range that we were trading in, which is like right around 60K. And then of course we have our all-time high. And so these are the daily levels that I am going to be working with right now. And like I always say, guys, when we're marking out these levels, we always want to pay attention to what price is doing when we get to one of these levels. Now, the fact that we have officially crossed below and closed the candle below the 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame means I am officially closed out of my swing long positions. If you've been following the channel, you guys know that I have been basically riding this thing up. I've been riding this wave up basically, hoping for a breakout past 60K, but really what I've been doing is I've been trading this range in my swing long where I've basically been buying at these lows. I've been buying at these bounces off of the 21 EMA. I bought 3 bounces off the 21 EMA and then taking profits at the tops. And so I made actually quite a lot of profit doing that. And now I'm officially closed out because my invalidation point was a 4-hour candle close below the 21 EMA. And if we turn on the 55 EMA as well, let's do that. Exponential moving average, set the length to 55. And let's make it purple because that's what I like. I like a purple 55 EMA. We can see that right now we have a candle below this 55 EMA, And this previous candle got a bounce off of the 55 EMA. So we are at a very serious point of decision right now. Basically, if we are to lose this daily support, our next level is down here at 55 and then 54 and then 51. And is it possible that we could come back down and retest these levels? Absolutely. It's absolutely possible. So if we have these levels marked out on our chart and we're paying attention to what happens when price gets here, what is price doing? We can know how to trade this. We can know how to trade this. We will just trade this level to level. And if we ever find something like what is happening right here, let me put out a 4-hour support level right here. I'll make the 4 hours blue. Where else do we have one? We had one right here also. These 4-hour support and resistance levels where Bitcoin is trading in a range like this, and if we ever see Bitcoin trading in a range like this, it's very easy to trade, right? We just buy the bottoms and sell when we get to resistance, buy the support, sell when we get to resistance. And usually what happens when we get to these lows on the lower time frame, we are going to see Market Cipher also tell us that we're heading back up. So the other night, I think last night, let me come into the Discord here, and I want to come to the trade section right here. So yes, last night I longed, or yesterday afternoon, I longed this bounce that we got on the 4-hour time frame off this 21 EMA and also off the daily, this not a daily, but a 4-hour support level. This is a very clear support right here at 58.6. I entered a long position right here. I entered 2 long positions on 2 different Bybit accounts. I added to my swing long right here, and I also tried to enter a scalp trade on my other account. Unfortunately, guys, I got wicked out on my scalp Bybit account because I put my stop loss too tight. But we did actually end up hitting both of those take profit levels from this trade. If we take a look at what happened on the actual chart, we came and we wicked down. Let me zoom in here. We wicked down right here and got a bounce, and then this next candle wicked down even lower and stopped me out. I should have put a tighter stop loss, but I wasn't expecting us to get 2 wicks down and the second one to be lower. But anyway, this was a really nice move up. And now that we have closed the candle below the 21 EMA, I'm officially out of my swing long position. And really, guys, I'm just kind of waiting on the sideline now to see what's going to happen. Let's take a look at Market Cipher on the 4-hour time frame. Right now, we have a very, very clear downward direction. A very clear downward direction is happening. What I like to do when I'm looking at Market Cipher is I'd like to just kind of outline the entire structure. I don't like to look for just dots and waves, but I like to outline the entire structure. So really, I like to outline the money flow. And as we're outlining the money flow, we also want to take a look at the momentum waves that are printing as well and kind of gather the majority of the momentum waves within this outline. And we can kind of tell what direction the market is going to go in before it goes in that direction. And clearly right now, we had not been printing anything below the 0 line on the 4-hour time frame since March 25th. So the fact that now we are printing a momentum wave that is crossing below the 0 line, this is very significant. This is very significant. So what we need to do, if we're looking for a long position, let's say we're looking for a long position, we want to look at Market Cipher and we want to see when a bottom is starting to form. If we come down on the 4-hour and print a green trigger wave somewhere down here, okay, somewhere like this, we want to take a look at where price is. Is price getting a bounce off of a daily support here? Is perhaps price getting a bounce off of a daily support down here at 55.8? If yes, and we're getting a bounce off of a key support level and we're printing a bottom on Market Cipher B, that can be a great opportunity to enter a little long position. Now, I would not enter a swing long position unless price was confirming above the 21 exponential moving average. But I would still consider us to be in an uptrend as long as the 21 exponential moving average is above the 55 exponential moving average. I would consider us to still be in an uptrend as long as these moving averages are, blue on top, 21 on top, 51 on the bottom. And so really, when we're trading this, we just need to take it level to level. Right now, at this current point, I would still consider us to be trading within this range, okay? We're currently at the low of a range that we have been ranging in since March 29th. So it's very possible, and it seems to be, that we are finding some kind of support here. We are getting some kind of bounce off of this daily support level. And if this 4-hour candle can close above the 55 EMA, that would give me a lot of hope that, we can still continue upwards. If this 4-hour candle does not close above that 55 EMA, and if this 4-hour candle does not close above this daily support level at 57.4K, around there, then I would actually be, if I was trading this, looking for a short position, because we're losing not only the 21 EMA and this daily level, but we're losing the 55 EMA and this daily level at 57.4K. And really, guys, if we have our daily levels and we have Market Cipher, it becomes very easy to know how to trade this. Let me get into the chat and see if we have any questions here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. God bless all of you. Viral Video says that I like to change the graph to a line chart to check money flow and divergence. It's easier on the eyes. That is true. Absolutely. I would say that the line chart is actually easier to see divergences on. Oh, Premier Crypto brings up something very important here. Turn on Market Cipher A, Blood Diamond earlier today. On the daily time frame, is that? Let me see here. Market Cipher A. On the 4-hour, yeah, wow, look at that Blood Diamond. That is intense. Okay, last Blood Diamond on the 4-hour, guys, was, what did he say, January 8th? Let's check it out. January 16th. Let me read your comment again, actually. January 8th, Bitcoin went down 23% the following 5 days. Are you talking about the 4-hour or the daily? Let's go to the daily real quick. Okay, no Blood Diamond on the daily. Maybe on the 4-hour. We do have a Blood Diamond on the 4-hour, guys. That is a very bearish sign. And so, yeah, this candle right now that is coming down below the daily support right here. Again, if we're going to lose this support, which it really looks like, we have not bottomed out yet. We have not bottomed out on the 1-hour. We have not even bottomed out. We do have this double bottom on the half-hour. And really, we can zoom into these lower time frames to kind of see what exactly is happening. Yeah, even though we hit a double bottom on the half-hour, the 24-minute is actually showing we have more downward momentum, and we actually have money flow coming down like this. So, yeah, guys, we are on the 24. We've got all these yellow X's forming, and the 24 is confirming candle close below this daily support level. So, yeah, if we lose this, guys, we're going down to 55K. And these are the levels where we want to look for a long position or a short position. Like right now, this is a great place to look for a short position. Obviously not a swing short position, but like right now on the 5-minute time frame, we have a Blood Diamond and we have a red trigger wave right here. And it looks like we're coming down. So if you're trading these lower time frames, look at this, guys. We had 4 yellow X's and 3 Blood Diamonds on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, we're dropping down. We are dropping down. we are dropping down. Give me 1 second, guys. I am coming on my phone to do something. And okay, we are back. So unfortunately, and keep in mind, guys, too, this is a weekend. This is a weekend, and on weekends we get these dumps. We really do get these dumps. So let's look at what would happen if we do come down to this 55K level right here. This would, on the daily time frame, probably give us, if we were to bounce off of this daily right here, this would also give us a bounce off the 21 EMA on the daily time frame as well. The only thing that bothers me is the fact that, you know, we have been printing these kind of divergences on the daily time frame. I don't know if I would actually call this a bearish divergence, because, you know, price closed here and now it's right here. If price comes down, if this confirms like this, then that would be actually a bearish divergence. But if price comes down lower over time, then this might actually be a bearish divergence. It's very unfortunate that Bitcoin was unable to break this resistance right here, because if we had been able to break and confirm a 4-hour candle over the 60K level, then it would have been blue open skies for our Bitcoin swing long position. And I'm a little bummed. I'm a little bummed that I had to get out of that trade. All right, guys, FOMO into the like button, y'all. We have almost 1,000 people in here and only 200 likes. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but today PayPal has announced that they are launching Checkout with Jason. You'll actually be able to use the like button, the Jason Casper like button, for my live stream videos to check out on PayPal. I mean, that's huge. Remember what happened when PayPal announced they were accepting Bitcoin? This is the next step. And just look at this price action for my like button, guys. It is just going up like crazy, totally parabolic. There is no bottom in sight. There's not going to be a retracement here. There's not. I pulled my fib retracement out on this, and it told me that we were not going to retrace. We were not going to bounce off the 618. We were just going to keep going up. We were just going to keep going up and up and up. Okay, this is a sloppy Bitcoin chart, and I apologize for the slop, guys. But let me go to a different chart here and draw these same kind of trend lines on the Bitcoin chart, because something very significant has happened as well. Let me put on the 12-hour time frame, and I'm just going to draw some trend lines here. And we were trading within this channel. We were trading within this channel for quite some time. Let me see here, is we had a bottom here, and this is not the channel that I'm talking about. Let me get back to here. What channel is this? What time frame is this? This is the daily time frame. Let me erase these lines here, because I just want to highlight the fact that we actually were trading in this channel since January 8th, and we have officially broken out of this channel to the downside, and we have retested it as well and are breaking out again on the daily time frame. And when I say breaking out, I actually mean we are breaking down out of this channel. So sorry for all this slop, guys. Sometimes my charts get so sloppy that I just need to totally redo them, and actually it helps to get a fresh perspective, to redo all the levels, to see what's happening from a fresh perspective. So bear with me for a second, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. We were trading in this channel. We broke out of it. We broke down below it, I should say. And then we kind of retested it, and now we're breaking below it again. And seriously, guys, if we come below and close the candle below the 21 EMA on the daily, that could signify another period of consolidation, or even a very serious correction. And it's not out of the ordinary to have a very serious correction during a bull market. If we come down and retest one of these levels, even if we retested, 40K, that wouldn't be too crazy. And here's why. If we come down and test 40K, now I'm not saying we're going to, but if we do come down and test 40K, that's a 30% correction. And 30% corrections are pretty average in bull markets. Look at what happened back in January 13th. We actually came down and had a 32% correction back in January. And this was in the middle of a bull run. This was in the middle of an uptrend. We came down, and once we crossed below this 21 EMA, we bounced off of it, and then we came below it. We ended up with a 33% correction. So right now, we came up. It looks like we kind of ran out of steam, right? We were unable to come and test this resistance up here. We bounced off the 21 EMA. We dipped below it, tried to come back up, and now we're coming back toward it. So let us see what happens. And again, this is no need to panic. It's no need to fear. It's no need to act crazy or sell all your Bitcoin. Really, all we need to do is understand the fact that we are in a bull run. It is definitely not over yet. And we can make money regardless of what is happening. And all we need to do is mark out our daily support and resistance levels, and then trade these levels and use Market Cipher for confluence. So right now, everything is looking pretty bearish, right? The 6-hour time frame, we have deep wave separation, deep VWAP, okay? We're coming down below the 55 EMA, and the next level here is 55.8, and then after that, 54. And also, guys, this kind of trend line that I drew here as well, we have been bouncing on and off of this trend line since the beginning of February. And if we come down and test this trend line, it would actually line up pretty perfectly with the $54,000 daily level. So these are just things to keep in mind. Let me come into the chat. Shout out to everyone in here. Chris Anderson wishes it would just go back up. It is going to go back up, Chris Anderson. It is going to go back up, guys. Remember, when it goes down, all that does is, when it goes down, that just means we have opportunities to buy low. Joshua Dunbar. Okay, MM Crypto's last video, getting rejected off a year resistance. That's interesting. Richard Harrington says you can't tell 10x leverage FOMO noobs that they may see 40K and then say don't panic. Yeah. Rambo brings up a good point too. 54K is the golden pocket and the CME gap. Yeah, let's talk about that. Thank you for bringing that up, by the way. Who said that? Shout out to Rambo. Shout out to Rambo. Rambo, you're the man. J-Bro says, but we ain't no pencil necks. That's true. We're not pencil necks. Let's take a look at this. The golden pocket. Here, let me come to this chart here. Let me erase everything off this chart. Let me erase everything off this chart. I will even remove Market Cipher B for now. 54K is the golden pocket. Rambo, I lost what you said, bro. Rambo, if you're still in here, man. Oh yes, it's the golden pocket and the CME gap. So, let's pull up the Bitcoin futures market and take a look at that CME gap from last week. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is the CME gap from last week right here. The market closed on Friday, March 26th at 54K. and then opened back up on Sunday at 55K and then just continued up this whole time. And the market has obviously yet to open yet because it doesn't open till tomorrow. And so this is a very important level right here because historically these CME gaps close. And if anybody doesn't know what the CME gap is, this is the Bitcoin futures market where people are betting on the future price of Bitcoin, and this is traded in the traditional market. So it only goes Monday through Friday for a trading day, right? 9 to 4 New York time. And so on Friday, Bitcoin will close here for the futures market, and then Bitcoin price goes up over the weekend, and the futures market will open up here, and there's this big gap between these candlesticks. And a lot of times what happens is the Bitcoin price will come back and fill these gaps. The Bitcoin price will come back down to fill this gap. So Lambo Rambo brings up a really good point, which these CME gaps usually close. And also Lambo Rambo brings up a good point that there is a key Fibonacci level at 54K. Now, if anybody's unfamiliar with Fibonacci, the way it works is you will come into TradingView, you will come over here to Pitchforks, and you will grab your Fibonacci retracement tool. And what you do with this tool is you will go from the swing low of a move to the swing high of a move. And I guess Lambo Rambo isn't talking about this swing low because this is not the golden pocket, but I'll try pulling it from another place. But basically, these levels here give us significant bounces. These are percentages of the retracement of the move. So if 100% of the move is from here to here, then if we come down to the 2.36 line, we get a reaction off of it. And just to show how reliable these Fibonacci levels are, look at this. From the swing low to the swing high, this line was giving us a bounce even before we reached our swing high. But let me pull it from lower, and let me go to the higher time frame. Let me go to the 12-hour, and let me pull it from this swing low right here, because I think this is the move that we need to be looking at. From this swing low at 42.9 all the way up to the top here at the all-time high at 62K. And you can see that if we come down here, this might this Lambo Rambo, where are you pulling your fib from, man? Because are you pulling it from here? Are you pulling it from here? Because I don't know where you're pulling your fib from, but I don't see it lining up with the golden pocket, man. The golden pocket is right under the 618 level. So maybe I am doing too small of a move here. But let me know where you're pulling your fib from, Lambo Rambo. If in chat, last swing low at 50K. Okay, Lambo Rambo's pulling it from 50K right here. All right, let's pull it from here, 50K. There we go. Sorry, Lambo Rambo. Yes, guys, shout out to Lambo Rambo for his Fibonacci YouTube chat technical analysis up in here. Yes, he brings up a very good point, guys. The 618, which is right here at about $54,100, and the golden pocket comes right down to, right around 54K. I could put a line right here because my fib tool doesn't have the golden pocket. But this would not only fill the CME gap, but if anybody's unfamiliar with Fibonacci, the 618 level and the 0.618 level and a little bit below that is called the golden pocket. And when price retraces down to the golden pocket, we almost always get some kind of crazy reaction. You can just go back in time and pull this fib from one area to another, from swing lows to swing highs, and see that we get some kind of crazy reaction off of this area. We will get a reaction off of pretty much all these areas, but it's very interesting that the golden pocket lines up with the CME gap. So if price does come down to 54, guys, keep a very close eye on Market Cipher. Are we getting, first of all, a bounce, and are we getting upward momentum? If we are going to get a bounce off of a line, let me show you guys what we will see on Market Cipher, because we don't just want to look for bounces, because sometimes just trading the bounce, although it will get us a slight move upward, it would be great for a scalp entry. What we really want to see is something like, well, let me go down to even a lower time frame, like the 6 minute. The 6 minute on April 1st, when we did get that bounce, we would be seeing something. We would be seeing a clear direction on Market Cipher. We would be seeing a clear bottom, something like this. A clear bottom on the lower time frames, and then a clear direction upward. We would perhaps, depending on how low price is going, see a money flow crossover like this. But if we're coming down to a level and Market Cipher is showing us upward momentum where we can draw a clear direction upwards like this, then we know that that's a legitimate bounce. But if we're coming down to a level like we just were on the 4-hour time frame, we were coming down to this 21 EMA, and instead of giving us upward momentum, this is just telling us that we're coming down, right? We're coming down. We can see Market Cipher coming down, so we know we're not actually getting a bounce off of here. But that's definitely an area to be looking for a long position if you are currently sitting on the sidelines. And I am currently sitting on the sidelines right now. I am not in any position. The only trade I'm in right now is an Ethereum trade on Bybit, and then other than that, I am just, I trade altcoins on Binance, but I'm not trading them on margin. Very interesting point, Lambo Rambo. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing that up. So where would that put us? 54K. Let me come over to this chart here. Guys, 54K is also a daily support level. So that's 3 areas of confluence that we would have at 54K. Actually, 4 confluences. We would, if we come down to 54K, perhaps be bouncing off of this trend line. We would be bouncing off of this daily support level, which historically was resistance and then support and then resistance and then support and then support and then support and then support again, a very significant level. It's a CME gap, and it's the golden pocket of a fib retracement. That's a lot of confluence there, guys. If I was going to be looking for a long entry, I would definitely be keeping this area in mind. And if we come down on Market Cipher B and print some kind of bottom here, if we're printing something that looks bullish, on the 2-hour time frame, where we see something like this, guys, where we see something like this, where we print a double bottom, and then we can see clear momentum coming upwards like this as we're coming down to that area, this is how we know that it's a good long entry. This is how we would know, guys. We would see something like this. We would see something like this. Or we would see something like this kind of direction here that we get before a move upwards. Now, how much is the price going to move upwards? That we can't really know. Market Cipher can only tell us that the price is going to move upwards, and that's why we set our take profit levels at the next resistances, because we like to trade level to level. That's how we're going to have the most success. And thanks, shout out to Lambo Rambo in the chat. I love you, man. Yeah, let's talk about ETH, guys. Let us talk about Ethereum. But before I talk about Ethereum, wow, we have 1,100 people in here. Guys, FOMO into the like button. FOMO into the like button. Did you read the news? PayPal is announcing the launch of Checkout with Jason, a new way for PayPal customers to check out with Jason Casper's like button to pay for select online purchases. Yeah, this is on Twitter, twitter.com. I don't know if you ever heard of that. But, yeah, it's a pretty cool website out there. And, again, guys, the Jason Casper like button is trading on Bybit. You can use up to 100x leverage. This is changing people's lives. Everyone who likes this video is going to change your life. I don't usually give financial advice, guys. I don't. In fact, if anybody mistakes what I say for financial advice, not only will you lose all your Bitcoin, but you'll lose all your fiat currency, you will lose your house, your girlfriend is going to dump you, you're going to stub your toe on the couch 3 times in a row. You're going to bend over and hit your head on the cabinet that was open in the kitchen when you were putting dishes away. You're going to get so mad at the cabinet, you're going to smash it shut with your hand. The cabinet's going to fall off the hinges. It's going to fall on your toe, which you already stubbed 3 times. And all because you thought I was giving financial advice. This is not financial advice, guys. Okay, I'm just a guy on the YouTubes. But if somebody put a gun to my head and said, Jason, you need to give financial advice, I would say, like this video. Like this video. For sure. For sure. And then we will talk about Ethereum. And guys, if this is something that interests you, let me see. Where are we? Here we are. If technical analysis and stuff like this interests you, okay? This is my Ethereum trade right here. Then we actually, and when I say we, I mean myself. Actually, this is not what I wanted to show. This is actually a Haggadah for Passover. What did I want to show? And where is it? Here we go. The trading course. The trading course outline. Guys, I'm offering a comprehensive trading course that will teach you everything you need to know about trading from beginning to end. And the purpose of this course is to give you confidence so that you don't need to worry about what I'm doing. You don't need to worry about what CryptoFace is doing. You don't need to worry about anything. You can come up with your own strategy, and this course will actually teach you how to create your own winning strategy. And I actually give 3 examples, 3 or 4 trading strategies that I use with much success, that I backtest, that you can start using right out of the boat. And if you're interested in this, join my free Discord, link in the description, hit me up, or you can become a Patreon. Those are the 2 ways to access this course. And also, while I'm shilling things, I might as well shill Market Cipher and say, guys, if you don't have Market Cipher and you want it, you can get a sweet 5% discount if you click the link in the description of this video. And let's talk about Ethereum. Let us talk about Ethereum. While Bitcoin is falling down to this level of 55.8, let's talk about Ethereum. Yes, I have no bread in the house, guys. I do not have any yeast in the house. Premier Crypto says, guys, I highly recommend this course. Jeremy says, red dot on the 40, on the daily. Yes, yes. All right, so let's talk about Ethereum. Guys, I appreciate everybody who FOMO'd into the Jason Casper like button. Man, this would have been a great short opportunity right here. Ethereum. I am currently long on Ethereum, guys. I am long on Ethereum, as many of you know. Where is it? Here it is. Here's Ethereum. I am long on Ethereum, and even though we are coming down and we have confirmed, we're confirming below this 21 EMA on the 4-hour time frame, I am still going to hold my long position on Ethereum until we get to $2,500. We will get there. Before February 14th, actually, by February 14th, this is my prediction, we will hit that $2,500 level for Ethereum. And I've actually been long on Ethereum for a very long time. I was up 55% on Ethereum. Now I'm only up 34%, 34.55%, 34.82%, 35%. What do you know? Yeah, cool. It's going up a little bit. I've been long on Ethereum for way too long, which is from this point right here, right around here, right around this bottom right here. Is this the right time frame? Yes, this is the right time frame. I've been long on Ethereum since right around in here, and so that is a, right about, I guess, like you can see, a 33% gain. This is 1x leverage, by the way, guys. That's why I'm not concerned about getting liquidated. I was up, I guess 48%. I could have sworn it was a little bit higher than that. But I am holding this long until we get to $2,500, and I am extremely bullish on Ethereum. I am extremely bullish on Ethereum. It's very clear that we have broken out of this massive, if we go to the 12-hour time frame, we have broken out of this massive symmetrical triangle, okay? And it only makes sense that we need to come back down a little bit before we head back up, okay? We are either going to retest one of these levels, and these are daily support levels, okay? We need to come down to these levels, or perhaps even retest the triangle before heading back up. Why? Because usually that's how breakouts work, right? We break out, we get the retest, and then we continue up. We need to have this cool down. Things just can't go up forever. And when we look at the 12-hour time frame, it's very clear that we need to cool off. When we look at the 6-hour time frame, it's extremely clear that we need to cool off. We were printing red trigger, well, not red trigger waves, but red wave crossovers very, very high on Market Cipher B, extremely high. And if we just draw a horizontal line here, we can see that usually when we start printing things up this high, it means that a correction is near, right? We printed this thing right here, and we got this massive bearish divergence, and then we got a very big correction. So this, to me, is just a healthy retracement, a very healthy retracement. And if we take our fib from the swing low of this move right here to the swing high, we can see that these daily support levels, take a look at this, guys. This is called confluence, right? We can see that the daily support levels line up perfectly with these Fibonacci levels, right? The 0.236 is very close to this daily level here. The 0.382 is exactly on this daily level here. And then the 0.5, the 50%, is literally, we would be retesting this triangle if we came down and hit this 50%. And then also we would be getting a bounce off of the 55 EMA on the 6-hour. Let's go to the 12-hour. Yeah, on the 12-hour, guys, we might literally get a bounce off of the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement and this moving average, these moving averages, and this trend line. And if we do get a bounce off of the 50%, then we can use the Fibonacci tool to get some projections, some extensions. And the way we would do that, hypothetically, if we do bounce off this 0.5 area, and we take it from we take it from the top of this breakout to our hypothetical retracement. Look at this. That $2,500 region is the 2.272 Fibonacci level. And so after we get this bounce, if, let's say, we come down and retest this triangle, that would be a great long position, right? If we come down and retest this, really, if we retest any of these areas and are showing on Market Cipher that we were hitting a bottom and moving back up, these are great entries, and then these would be our targets. These Fibonacci levels right here would be our targets for the way up. So the way I'm doing that again, guys, is you're going to take a Fibonacci, you're going to take it from the swing low of the move to the swing high of the move, and you are going to watch what happens when price comes to these. These are support and resistance lines, and if they line up with a daily level, if they line up with a trend line, that makes them even more powerful. And so you're going to watch and see when price comes down to one of these levels, you're going to be looking for a reaction off of one of these levels. You're going to be looking for a reaction. And when you see a reaction and you see Market Cipher saying, yep, we've printed a bottom, that is when you are going to look to enter a long position. And the way you set your targets is you're going to take your Fibonacci and you're going to take it from the high of that move to the point where you're getting the bounce. So hypothetically, we come and retest a triangle and get a bounce off of this Fibonacci level. We take our fib from that swing high, draw it down to the place where we are going to get the bounce. This is hypothetical, guys. And then we delete that first fib, and this second fib would be our targets. This would be our targets. So if we come down to the triangle, our first take profit would be right here. This would be areas where we would take something out of our position. And then our second one would be right around here. And then our third one would be right around here. And honestly, guys, to be totally real with you, usually when we get a retracement and we bounce off of the 0.5, most of the time we almost inevitably come up to the area between the 0.382 and the 0.5. And I don't think it's any coincidence that this daily resistance level is exactly between the 0.382 and the 0.5. Again, guys, this is just hypothetical scenario. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to look at what's happening, and I want to come up with a plan so that we can expect We want to project what is going to happen so that when it does happen, we know what we are going to do. We don't want to be one of those people who's in an Ethereum long and FOMO sell because we're coming down here, right? No, what we want to be doing when we come down here is we want to be buying the fear. When everyone's FOMO selling, saying we're going back down to, 800 Ethereum, we want to be looking for a long position because everybody knows buy low, sell high. Even if you never traded before, people, they know buy low, sell high. But human psychology makes it so that we are tempted to buy high and sell low. The higher Ethereum got, the more people started to buy. People were buying up here, buying up here. Okay? I added to my position right around yesterday, I think. I don't know, one of these days when we retested this line right here. I did add a little bit more to my position. But I've been in a long, like I said, I'm up right now, almost 40%. I've been in a long since February 23rd, somewhere around here. And so I'm not concerned about liquidation. I have 1x leverage. I'm not concerned about any of that. I'm looking for price to come back down so I can add more to my position so that when we do come back up and hit my projection here by February 14th, I'll be in more profit than I was if I had just not added to my position or if I had sold my position when we come down to the low. And I love to swing trade, guys. I love swing trades. I love riding huge moves. When we were trading Bitcoin, I was riding this whole move up right here, and I rode this thing up. And actually, in the Discord, I did in this right here in this channel here. We were entering trades. Yeah, we were entering trades in here, getting bounces off trend lines and all this, printing bottoms on Market Cipher B, bouncing off trend lines, setting take profits, and riding those waves up, and hitting our take profits, because we're just taking it level to level. And if we don't hit our take profits, like for example, we entered this trade here. Okay, this was a breakout trade. We weren't buying low, but I saw that we had momentum. We hit our first take profit, and that's why we take profit when we are in profit. Always take profit when you are in profit, and move your stop loss into break even. That way, you can either be winning your trade or really winning your trade. You want to avoid losing altogether. And guys, this TA channel is available if you are part of the trading course, where I do post some of my trade entries in this Jason Casper TA channel. And I do have other channels where I post more trades, but this is separate from the course. But if you're interested in that, hit me up in Discord and I will give you information on that as well. Guys, FOMO into the like button because we have only half the people liking this video. And if we can get this video up to 1,300 likes, I will do a giveaway on Friday where I will give away the trading course, as well as $100 of Bitcoin, as well as access to my TA channels where I post my trades, my entries, and all that. If we can get this thing up to 1,300 likes, I will give away to 2 people the trading course, $100 of Bitcoin, as well as access to all my TA channels. So FOMO into the like button, guys. Not only do you have the chance to win Bitcoin and the trading course, but I mean, guys, what a great investment. PayPal is teaming up with Jason Casper's like button. What a beautiful night it is tonight. Shall we take a look at Ethereum? Let's see, now I'm up 44% on this Ethereum trade here. I would love to take a look at Ethereum. We already took a look. When I say Ethereum, I really mean Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin. Would you look at this? We had a false breakout here. A false breakout. I haven't even looked at this all day. This is slightly disappointing, guys. This is slightly disappointing. I entered a trade right here on Litecoin and rode it up to the support for a nice 8.9% move. I actually posted that trade in the Discord here on my altcoin trades. Guys, these altcoin trades, some of them are really nice. I mean, this this dent trade that we 37%. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where's Litecoin? Yes, Litecoin. Right here. I scooped some up on the dip. Oh, where did I even post that? I can't even find it now. I can't find it, guys. I scooped up some Litecoin on that dip, and it was a pretty nice trade. And I'm a hodler of Litecoin. I hodl Litecoin because I believe it has upward potential. I really believe it has upward potential. And let's just draw our fib on here as well to see if we can see anything, to see if we can see something. This is slightly disappointing for me, guys, but it is a weekend, and the crypto markets do get slaughtered a lot on the weekend. So we'll pull our fib from this swing low to this swing high. And we just broke below the 382. I wonder what is going to happen here. I wonder what is going to happen. The way I trade altcoins, guys, is I let them pump and then I take profit. But certain altcoins I will hold. Like Litecoin is one that I hold. That was like a fake out right there. That was like a fake out. All right, this is the 12-hour time frame. Let's go to the 6-hour. So we really need to cool off. We need to cool off here. I am overall still pretty bullish on Litecoin. The reason is because we just had a money flow crossover on the 6-hour. On the 4-hour, we had this money flow crossover. And usually, guys, money flow crossovers are a sign on the 4-hour that we are headed for a huge pump. Okay, just look at historically at what happens to Litecoin when we get a money flow crossover on the 4-hour, right? We had this, we had a huge run up. We had this, we had a huge run up. We had this, we had a run up. Now it's really, in my mind, kind of a make it or break it moment. What I would really like to see is something like this, something like what happened right here, where we got a dip and then continued upwards, because we do need to cool off, guys. This does need to cool off before we can get more upward momentum. So if we do cool off, and it looks like we are about to, if we look closely here, we can see that the wave is about to cross under. So if we do get something like this, a trigger wave right here, a nice tight trigger wave on the 4-hour where we can get this direction, that would be really nice. That would be really nice. And personally, right now, I am a little bit, I wouldn't say concerned, but we just had our 2 moving averages cross over back here. Okay, this is when I scooped up the Litecoin. When we came down and we bounced off of these moving average, I scooped up the Litecoin, I wrote it up. The only thing that would make me concerned about Litecoin is if this blue moving average crossed below the 55 moving average. To me, that would signify we are definitely not going to break out of this triangle, and we'll probably break below the triangle. But I don't think that, this is the 4-hour time frame, by the way, guys. I think we have time before that happens. We definitely have some time before that happens. And if we start to print some nice momentum in here, like this, where we have a clear anchor, a trigger, a money flow crossover, and then a nice, that would give us a very nice direction upward. So I'm bullish on Litecoin. Now here's another thing to keep in mind, guys. We all know that at some point there's going to be a serious crypto market correction during this bull run, and it's going to be devastating, especially for people who are trading with over leveraged positions. And to be honest with you, historically, April is a very bullish month for cryptocurrency. Historically, April is a very bullish month. If we go to the weekly chart here, actually, if we go to the monthly chart, let me pull up the month. Okay, where's our month chart? Wow, this is intense, guys. This is intense. Let me clear the chart here. Well, this is Bybit. We've never had on Bybit a red candle for Litecoin. So right now we're printing, and it's only 3 days in, but we are printing a red candle. When I say red, I really mean a purple candle for Litecoin. So, interesting, guys. Interesting. Red dot on the daily. Red dot in the daily. I think the next week or two is really going to give us an overall picture of what is going to happen for the rest of the month. If we start to lose significant support levels on these higher cap coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, even the top 10s, that could mean that we're going to have a serious market correction. And if we do have a serious market correction, that is going to be a great opportunity to buy low. People get scared when the market corrects, but just historically, whenever we have a huge correction, that's an opportunity to buy low. Like, just take a look at what happened back here in January. We had a 34% correction for Litecoin. Everyone was freaking out. I remember everybody was freaking out down here, but this would have been the perfect place to buy. And if you had bought that low and just held and didn't even take profit at the highs, you would still be in massive profit. You would still be in 63% profit. And so these dips, guys, give us a really good opportunity to get in these swing longs. I'm not just talking about dips. I'm talking about major corrections. Major corrections give us a good opportunity to get in swing long positions. And something to keep in mind, if you're not really into trading too much and you're more so just into holding crypto, you might as well hold your crypto. Well, I guess you can't really do it with Litecoin, but if you're holding Ethereum or holding Bitcoin, you might as well just open up a position on Bybit with 1x leverage, because when the price of Bitcoin goes up, you are actually increasing the amount of crypto that you're holding. So, for example, let me make this font a little bit bigger here, 48. Like, if you have one Bitcoin, and that one Bitcoin is $1,000, and Bitcoin goes up in price by 10%, well, now you still have one Bitcoin that's worth $1,100, right? But if you have one Bitcoin and you have a position on Bybit, 1x leverage, and that one Bitcoin goes from $1,000 and it goes up 10%, right? Bitcoin goes up by 10%. Well, now you have 1.1 Bitcoin. And so you have more Bitcoin than you initially started with. So your 1.1 Bitcoin is now worth 10% more than your original one Bitcoin. And so I know a lot of people give me some flack because I enter these positions with very low leverage. But it's a great way to increase, to stack your crypto slow and steady. And also, if you have enough capital, you can make a lot of money. You can actually make a lot of money, and then you don't have to dip into your crypto. Like, if you're holding Bitcoin and just selling some of your one Bitcoin every time we hit a new all-time high, your stack of Bitcoin is depleting. It's becoming lower. But if you are in these low leverage positions, especially buying these lows and riding these swings, you're stacking your crypto, and then you can take the surplus and take that out, turn that into profit if you want to, and then you're not depleting your crypto stores. So let's go into the chat now and see if we have any questions here. Manoj Barl says, this is a major correction back to 30K. Perhaps it is. We just need to trade the chart, guys. Daniel Aviv wants to know, what about the funding fees? The funding fees are very low if you are doing 1x leverage. Very low. So, they're very low. Johnny Happy wants to know, am I dyslexic by chance? I probably have something wrong with me. Yeah, he bangs the drums 01, says, lols. Just a few days ago, everyone was certain that we were going to 75K. Yeah, like that's the thing. That's why we need to look at the charts and just trade what they say, guys. We need to just look at the charts and trade what they say. Because we're not really... All we can do is look at where we are, trade these things level to level, and look at Market Cipher for confluence. That's really all we can do. That's really all we can do. And so if we're traders, we don't know exactly what the future holds. We do know certain things. For example, if we break above this key level right here of 60K, which is also a very key Fibonacci resistance, then that's very bullish. We're going to come up to this next level here and probably hit a new all-time high. But we also know that if we lose this level, we will come back down to this support, and we could have traded that. We could have traded many times the top of this range to the bottom of this support, to the top, to the bottom, to the top of the bottom. And so we just take it level to level, and we can make money on the way up and on the way down. It is interesting to see this this bounce happening right off the 21 EMA on the daily. It is interesting. Let's go to the 4-hour. Interesting. So somebody asked to go down to the 15-minute time frame and explain all the bottoms. Well, guys, the lower we get on these time frames, okay, the less accurate these signals are going to be. And really, the only way to understand all these bottoms is to zoom out and go to something like the 4-hour time frame, okay? And when you come to these larger time frames, what you should do is you should look at Market Cipher not as a whole bunch of dots and waves, but you should look at this as an entire structure, and you just go ahead and draw on this thing, right? Kind of outline the money flow, outline Market Cipher as a whole structure, like this, right? And you are going to be kind of projecting which way the market is going to go, okay? So come up here, and we come down like this, then we come up, and now it's very clear that we're coming down, okay? So outline this and then go down to the 15-minute time frame, and you will see on the 15-minute time frame you are now currently looking at the 4-hour and the 15-minute at the same time, and you can kind of see that even though the 15-minute is printing all these bottoms, we're not really at the bottom yet, because this is giving us... Here, let me turn off these dots here. Let me turn off these dots. This will make it cleaner. This will make it cleaner. This is giving us a lot of noise, and outlining the 4-hour is going to kind of help us with the noise. So we can kind of see, just by looking at the outline of the 4-hour, the market direction, right? We can kind of tell that the market is starting to come down before it actually comes down. And of course, if we zoom in, we can kind of see that as well on the 15-minute, but there's a lot more noise here. There's a lot more noise going on here. When we do get these money flow crossovers to the downside, that usually means we're going to get a dump. And, personally, I don't think that we've actually come to the bottom yet, because this is still curving down, and when we go to the 4-hour time frame, we have yet to print a bottom. We still have more downward momentum. Let's zoom in to the 1 hour. I just want to see if we're printing bottoms on these lower time frames. See, we want to start to see. Yeah, let's go to the 45-minute. We want to see us kind of getting support somewhere. If we can get support and establish support somewhere, like if we come back up and confirm above this support, and the 1 hour is printing a bottom, or the 2 hour is printing a bottom, then we can say, okay, perhaps we need to look that we're not going to lose the support. But hang on, guys. I hate when this happens. Sorry, y'all. Oh, man. All right. Guys, I'm going to have to cut this stream kind of soon, but I appreciate everybody for being here. And I appreciate everybody who FOMO'd into the like button. And I guess we're not going to do the giveaway on Friday. But later on this week, if we can get a live stream that goes up to 1,300 likes, then for sure I will do the giveaway. Let's come into the chat real quick. Damien wants to know, is alt season coming? Yeah, I mean, if the whole market doesn't crash, if Bitcoin can just trade sideways for a while in range, then yeah, absolutely, I would say alt season would come because the Bitcoin dominance is low. My price target for Litecoin, I would not be surprised if Litecoin goes up to 500 or more within the next few months. Okay, Ray Jensen wants to know about the course outline. Let me see here. Where is the course outline? This is the course outline right here. No, this is not the course outline. This is the course outline. So the course outline, if you guys are interested, it's a comprehensive trading course. It's meant for new traders, even if you've never looked at a chart before. It will go over everything from setting expectations, mindset, how to use TradingView, how to read charts, and time frames. We go over support and resistance, how to get your key levels, how to use trend lines and channels, how to do top-down analysis, moving averages, Fibonacci, common trade patterns. Then we do 3 sessions on Market Cipher. We do an exchange tutorial, how to use. We focus on Bybit, but it applies to really any exchange. Then we talk about managing opening trades, how you're going to manage shorter term trades, how you're going to manage swing trades, how you're going to dollar cost average in, take profit, set your stop loss. We go over how to create your own winning strategy, how to backtest the strategy, how to come up with it, how to come up with your confirmations. Then we go through 4 example strategies, which I use, which I backtested, which many people use, and a lot of these strategies are on YouTube already on my channel, but this goes into much more detail. And then we talk about risk management, trading psychology. And this is the outline of the course. Again, guys, if you're interested in that, hit me up on in Discord. I'll give you information on it. Shout out to Creepy Joe. Creepy Joe, I need to make you a mod. There we go. I love Creepy Joe. Shout out to Creepy Joe. Guys, the course, there's 2 ways to get the course, okay? You could pay a one-time fee of $200 in crypto. And PID Sin says, I believe the course is $200, the best $200 you'll ever spend. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, $200. It's a very thorough course, extremely thorough. Or you can become a level 1 VIP patron. It's $30 a month. It's whatever you want to do. Progressive Martian is way down. Liquidation is 54. Should you bail? My rule is if I would not enter the exact position that I'm in, then get out of the position. Creepy Joe, BitBoy is in the chat. Is that true? Is BitBoy really in this chat? BitBoy, if you're in this chat, let me know. And I'll make you a mod. I don't think BitBoy is actually in this chat. No, definitely not. Oh wow, BitBoy Crypto is in this chat. Shout out to BitBoy Crypto. BitBoy Crypto. There's a rumor that you'll have me on your show. If that's true, man, that's pretty cool. And yeah, let me make BitBoy Crypto a mod. Why not? Why not? I doubt he'll mod for me, but I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I like to make people I like mods. Creepy Joe's a mod. BitBoy Crypto's a mod. Who else wants to be a mod? Let's do a mod giveaway. The rumor is confirmed. Sweet, man. That is sweet. Yeah, shout out to Ben Armstrong in the chat. That's legit, man. That's legit. He bangs the drums 01 says, mod me gorilla. Should I mod you? Oh, the world is gone. I'm gonna mod you. You guys have to, if you're a regular in here, I'll mod you because I trust you. Trust you. Yeah, BitBoy Crypto, you know, he has a very good point here. Speaking of technical analysis, he says, if I'm in the company of Creepy Joe, I must be in the right place. Words of wisdom right there, guys. Words of wisdom right there for sure. Tyler Nolan, I don't know you guys, but yeah. Yeah, Sergio Velez, I know you, man. I'll mod you. I'll just have a million mods in here. Guys, be responsible. This is what I'm doing now is irresponsible. Premier Crypto, shout out to Premier Crypto who says, Jay explains TA and Market Cipher in a way that anyone can understand. That's my goal, guys. Stick around this channel. Even if you don't sign up for the course, you'll definitely learn enough technical analysis to enter some good trades. Yeah. Okay, he bangs the drums 01. All those gorillas, I'll think about making you a mod. I'll really think about it. All right, guys. BitBoy loves to be irresponsible. That's legit. All right, guys. I have to head out, but I pray that the Lord blesses all of you. I pray that the Lord blesses all of you in Jesus' name. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha ya'er Adonai panav alecha v'chunecha yisa Adonai panav alecha v'yasem lecha shalom b'Yeshem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Yisrael. May the Lord bless you and keep you and cause his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may he lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. And I will see all you guys soon this week. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. But I do pray that all of you guys are blessed. Peace.